drum?
Oh.
Yeah.
So I was wondering what they were, white bass or what they were.
I think they're drum.
Oh, I got you. Really?
Huh?
School over there?
Yeah.
Still got bait over here too?
Yeah.
They're heavy. What are they? We'll go check over here.
Yeah, go for it. Drum, caught catfish. Catfish, just spinning, just some bait. fish every species today. It's like all these fish out here are just other species other than bass. I feel like all the bass are like under the docks, under the boats. But they're like tucked way at the base of it, huh? Wait, yeah, you know how there's that the lane? Yeah. It's like they're at the walkway. Not a bad one. Yeah. Big old flutter spoon. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for day 2 and 3 of practice. You know, day 3, I didn't fish as much. I just made a few casts to confirm the bite that I was gonna be doing for tournament day. But you know, I did catch a good one on last day of practice, which kind of sucks. But I didn't fish a whole lot on the last day of practice. We got there late just to look around and stuff like that, see if bait's still around, which most of the bait was actually kind of gone. So, day 2 of practice, we fished on the midsection of the lake. We went to Burnt Cabin. It's a nice marina, a really big marina. It has a bunch of good offshore structure stuff. You know, the point that we were fishing on, that you see me catch a bunch of those drum. Also had a bunch of good quality fish inside with that group. So it, you know, you just had to weed through those drums and then you'll catch a nice fish out of them. I did catch a 18.5-inch largie, a smallmouth that was probably about 18 and a quarter, but I ended up just releasing it without pulling the boat because there's a lot of fishing pressure around. I didn't want everybody to see what I was catching and stuff. But yeah, this point here was absolutely loaded with bait and fish. You know, and you know, I threw the A-rig, caught a bunch of fish. You know, caught them on spoon, blade baits, whatever you named it, they seem to bite. I fished this wall right here, had a lot of fish, a lot of spotted bass. You know, I think I caught maybe about maybe 20 fish off of it with a jigging spoon, Dual jigging spoon, which is gonna be maybe something I might rely on tournament day to get a quick limit, because it was an easy way to get a bunch of spotted bass in the 14-15-inch class range. But that jigging spoon really caught me a lot of fish. They ate the flutter spoon as well. I fished the majority of the marina, grabbed a lot of fish, caught a lot of fish, and then we fished the channels, the trees. I didn't catch anything. James caught some fish in the channels, in the trees, but it just wasn't working out for me. We fished all the way out to the main lake. We didn't fish any of the main lake stuff, but we ran back into here. That looked really good. It was just too windy to be back in there, and we didn't get any bites all on this offshore stuff and in these creeks. So we just abandoned that pretty quickly. We went down south a little bit more. We went to these creek arms, and man, it was loaded back here as well. There's a lot of fish up in here. There's a roadbed they run through here. We caught fish off of. Ran all the way to the creek arm, and there was small groups of baits, and these fish were just feeding on them in the back of the cuts. So that's gonna be it for practice day. Hopefully game day works out for us. Hopefully fish are still there, and we'll see if we can get on them. So once again, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.